Morning everybody and welcome to Vlogmas. It's the not usual morning where you're making a drink, lighting a candle, opening your advent calendar. We're off to Slimming World. We've not even had a drink this morning. So we'll go in there and then when we get back and had us breakfast, we'll open advent calendars. See you later. Well, that were a good result. £2 off this week and we've won raffle. So we're having a Mexican breakfast when we get back. I'm just waiting for Rob. He's gone into the post office to post a parcel. But they're on strike, so but it's better to get it in before they start piling up and getting lost in post. So see you in a bit. So it's advent calendar time. Rob's got the hot chocolate one. That's a nice one from Jean Louis. I've got the Bird and Blend tea advent calendar. And then that one's mine as well, which Rob's made up for me by just buying random balls of sock yarn, because that's what I mostly knit, and bagging them up. I think there's a few different things in there as well. So, right, Rob, do you want to open your hot chocolate one? Let's see if we can get in it. Don't make a mess of the box. What a mess.
I'm in it.
What flavour is it?
Banana milk chocolate.
Oh. Oh, lovely. Might be sharing.
To try that.
So then this one's mine. Maybe we should have practiced this. Go on, you get me out, number one. I can't do it with one hand. What's it say on it? Oh, it says on the side. Oh, gingerbread chai. Oh, lovely. I think I've got some of that, but I ain't got a proper cup. So.
Do you want me to open it?
I think it's in a tea bag. Just open it up and have a look. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, that's good. Oh, is there two?
Two. Smell that.
Nice. So then I've got to find number one in here. 17, 2, 19, 3, 6, 7, 14. Oh, it's there on top. Oh, you old camera. Oh, so I've got All Stars by Stylecraft, head over heels in colourway Splash. Lovely. Oh, I've just brought Daisy out. We're just at our holiday home. It's a static caravan on the east coast. So when I bring her a walk, we come right on the cliff tops, which is where I am now. But the only thing is, the coastline here is eroding. Every winter there's a little bit more gone. So you just have to be careful. This is like the beach access, but it's been closed off. Just because when the tides come in and it gets a little bit rough, it washes more of the path away. It's lovely. So we can't get down onto the beach from here, we have to go further along the coast. So this is where we are. It's right over sort of there. is Bridlington, and these are the static caravans, which we've got one. It's just a 2-bedroom, but to be honest, we stay here most of the year. That's Daisy, crazy Cocker Spaniel. She's supposed to be a Cocker Spaniel, but although I think she's more of a Springer. She's 6 months old. Crazy. Bouncy. But she's a good girl. Hi, back again. Nearly day 1 over and done with. So I've not done much very Christmassy. We're going to get the Christmas tree out next week, because we do have one here. As I say, we stay here most of the time. Our house is over in Doncaster, so we will be going over at least for one day next week, just for a catch up with my daughter. She's away on honeymoon at the minute in Lanzarote. She got married 19th of November, so we'll be going over, seeing them, and hopefully she'll have her professional wedding photos took. We had such a lovely day. It was so nice. She got married at Rosington Hall in Doncaster, so I will put a few pictures up right at the end. You don't want to be bothered about looking at all my family photos, but I just can't stop looking at the pictures myself. They are really good. It was perfect. It really was. So if anybody gets the chance to go, just go and have a look at Rosington Hall. It's amazing. But anyway, I'll get on with what I've been making. Finished object are these they're a bit of a mismatch. The tops, that part is the prairie sock pattern, but then I decided that it might be too much with it being a lot going on the yarn, so I just made them vanilla. But these are like my take on a Christmas pair of socks, and these are, I'm looking down here because I've wrote all down what I made them in. The prairie socks is by Kay Jones, and the yarn is a spin and leather one that I got last year, and the colourway is sugar plum and cranberry. But they're lovely. That was lovely yarn to work with. So, and my works in progress, I've got 2 on the go. I always like a couple of things on the go. I have got a blanket on the go, which is done in parts, which I will show you another day. But I've got the heartwarming socks. Oh, it'll be back to front, won't it? Heartwarming socks by Nicola Furry from Tea Cake and Make, and it's my first take. I've never done any colour work, so this is just what I've got done. I've only got that much done so far. That's the top, and then I've just got down to where there's 1 row of that repeated at the bottom, and then there's the toe, which is done in grey again. These have been knitted in, oh, I don't know, been done in Drops Nord. I knew it were Nord something. Yeah, Drops Nord, and it's a grey and burgundy. I'm not sure they're the numbers, but that, oh, it's lovely. And I'm just hoping that I've got because I know a lot of people said, oh, low battery. A lot of people said just watch what you're doing with that being, so it's not too tight. But it's really nice. I like that yarn as well. And my other socks that I'm working on is Home for Christmas, and this is a Bird Street yarn collaboration with Twin Set and Pearl. Now they did do Bird Street yarns. In the pictures I've got like a green one, but I've just used one that I've got, and this is one of their yarns, and and it's the Star Wars one called Oh Solo. But that's nice, and I've just got down to the toe, so that one's more or less finished. But you can see what the pattern is there. It's lovely, really nice. But you know, it's a 10 row repeat, and sometimes I can pick the pattern up, but I just have to keep the pattern next to me because it just won't go in with this time. And I always write rows down where I am, what I'm up to. But yeah, that's a nice pattern. I think I've got a picture somewhere. Sorry for the rustling. Oh yeah, that's it. And that's the colourway that they did it in, but I didn't buy. I said I wasn't buying any yarn before Christmas because I knew that my husband had done me the advent calendar. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Oh, I said I wasn't going to buy any yarn because my husband had done me the advent calendar, where he'd bought so much yarn, and I just thought, to be fair, I don't like having loads and loads. It just gets overwhelming, and I think sometimes you just buy for buying's sake. So I do like to have a project in mind. I like some spares because there's always a time when you just fancy doing something else. But yeah, I've not tried the gingerbread chai yet. I'm going to do that in a minute. Yeah, we'll see what that's like, but I like anything gingerbread. So yeah, I've not got much planned for tomorrow. Might be just a bit much of the sameness. And I did think that if I can't find anything to vlog about, I'll go through what stash I have got, or what else have I got? I have got some other works in progress that have just been sat in my, I've got like a storage box. It's like a puffy with a lid, and I keep everything in there. And I've got a blanket, I've got 2 blankets on the go, so I can show you them. There'll always be something to show you, something different. As I say, go through the little bit of stash that I've got. And on Saturday we're off to a craft fair in Hull at Hullminster, so hopefully that'll be nice and get us in the Christmas mood. And Sunday there is a market near here, and it's their Christmas market. They've got reindeers and things. It's not a Christmas market, it's a market with some Christmas things, not like a typical Christmas market. So we're going to go there, and I'll do a bit of filming around there and show you. So yeah, so I'm going to sign out. I've not made any tea yet. £2.5 at Slimming World. How did that happen? So that were a good result this morning. We did started Slimming World shedding for the wedding, when that was we started at the beginning of the year. My husband's lost 4 stone, and it was for the wedding. Now the wedding's over, you kind of lose a bit of momentum, don't you? But we have got a holiday in March, so we're kind of, once you've lost it, you don't want to put it all back on again, do you? I've lost nearly 2 stone, but I'm not harping on about Slimming World. So the more you think about food, the more you want it. But yeah, so I'm going to sign out, go and make some tea. I'm going to edit this, and then I can get it up, and I'll see you in the morning. Might even light a candle, make a drink, and open my advent calendar like everybody else. So okay, see you in the morning. Bye.